CKMS 102.7FM.
Let's go. This is your radio. Your station.
And all your loyalty, yeah, yeah. Open up my heart, you got the only key, yeah. Sitting by the campfire, singing our favorite song. And all your loyalty, yeah, yeah. Open up my heart, you got to love you. Come on, show me what's up. You know that things will get tough.
This song is on Doris by Reggae Patrol.
That is the voice of Des Renee.
Hello.
Des Renee, good evening, girl.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
What's going on? That beautiful sound, girl.
Thank you so much.
I want you to tell the people about this track that's playing in the background right now. How does it come about?
Well, that song is about my team, my family, just the people who ride for me, the people who make sure that in my everyday life is on track. They make sure that my head is still upon my shoulders, because if my head wasn't attached to my shoulders, I'd be lost. So this song is for them, my riders, the people who make sure that Des Renee is Des Renee.
Des Renee, how long you been doing music now, man?
Well, I always tell people, my mom says that I used to sing before I could speak. So she always knew that this was going to be something for me. But officially, like in the studios and stuff like that, I've been doing it for about 3 to 4 years now.
So, growing up, you have one of those parents that they saw the talent and they wanted to push it.
Yeah.
Des Renee.
She used to try to, like, 'cause I was born in Bronx, New York. So my mom used to, like, let's go to Grand Central Station. Let's go over there and have you sing. And I was like, no, Mom, I'm shy. And she was like, I'm not gonna pressure you. And then I ended up just doing it on my own.
So you're one of those shy artists, eh?
Yes, I was very, very shy. I never wanted to. I didn't like the limelight. I didn't like people's opinions. And then I used to be really, really chunky, and I was awkward, and it was the struggle for me.
But as you said, family came together, family and friends, and you put together and you composed this one.
Yes, I did.
Any album out, any EP for Des Renee?
We're working on an album right now. The album will be dropping this year. I have some songs prior to this. Just some trial and tribulations just to see what I could do. But this album that's dropping this year is Des Renee. This is the improved Des Renee.
Des Renee, give us a little thing. Tell us a little bit about your crew and who you're working with. Are you solo or you're just doing it independently?
So right now I'm an independent artist, coming out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. But I do have a phenomenal team. When I tell you my team is amazing, I have my team. Shout out to my team. As a matter of fact, I know they're listening. My choreographer, Malaysia, she is amazing. She gets all my dancers. She sets us up. She makes us sure that we're straight and everything. I have my manager, Ree, and my manager, Tyra. They get through to my PR team, and they make sure that my radios is kicking. Shout out to Soul Kitchen. They're the ones who got me, international. But the team is huge. But I would definitely say that I couldn't have done it without them. I've had a lot of trial and tribulations when it came to perfecting my team, and I feel like right now I have a really good hands on me. They're amazing.
Sweet. Are you the one that writing these songs?
I do. I write and compose, and I do everything on my own when it comes to these songs. I do get a little help from my my artist friends, like, hey, how does this sound, or how can I make this sound a little better? But baseline, yes, I write all my songs.
who is the critics behind your work? Who says you're singing on the wrong note? You need to go higher. You need to go lower.
So I have my vocal coach. As a matter of fact, he's actually moving on me, so I'm very, very upset. But yes, I have my vocal coach, Joe. Shout out to Joe. Yes, anytime I'm in the studio, I usually have my vocal coach, the engineer, and the producer, and either one friend or one part of the team that I know is gonna be like, Des, try that again. So I always have my strongest critics in there. I'm not the best at taking criticism especially when it comes to my music, because I feel like, what do you mean? I just wrote that. It's the most beautiful song ever. But I definitely, my team that's in there, down to my engineer, my producer, they'll all tell me like, no, Des, try that again. So I actually have a pretty good set of critics. My team is definitely one of them. I have about like 4 or 5 definite critics in my team. I send it to my sisters, my family, like, hey, what does this sound like? And they don't sugarcoat anything. They'll tell me like, no, try that again. So I feel like critic-wise, I have an amazing team for critics.
Sweet. The tricky question is there ever a time that you actually went in the studio, drop a song, you listen it back in the studio and say, okay, this one is gonna be the hit, and it just didn't hit?
I steer away from I wouldn't say disappointing myself, but putting that to that caliber. I don't ever want to single out one song. However, with ROD, that was one of those. It was like, everyone was like, Destiny, this is going to be amazing, Des. This is going to be amazing. Like, this song is going to be so dope. This song's going to hit the radios. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And then like a month or 2 later, everyone's like, Des, you're on the radio and they're playing that song. And I'm like, I know.
So you would say that one is the breakthrough?
That one was definitely, I would say that the new Des Renée, I've been trying to settle my look, settle who I am, settle exactly who Des Renée is. And through ROD, I found it. You know, with writing that song and going through all the trial and tribulations of, you know, getting my team together and making sure that my team was there for Des Renée and not there for their own benefit. Once I found that, you know, and I started writing ROD and I finished the song and it was just amazing, that's when everything was just like, you know what, this may be it. This may be the song.
Girl, your vocals on point.
Thank you so much.
The writing skills on point. Are you signed with a big label? Or are you just doing this independently?
No, I am not. I'm an independent artist. My dream is to create my own label, my own record label, a woman-owned record label. I'm in the works of it. I have the name Trap Love ENT. So anytime anyone wants to book me as their host, book my friends as their host, Bottle Girls, all that, we have that going there. So sooner or later, I'm going to get my hands on the record label and, you know, sign myself. But as of right now, no, I am an independent artist.
See, ladies and gentlemen, we have on the phone lines Des Renée. We talking to her live from out of Connecticut. Des Renée, where are we going with this song right now? It's breaking down doors.
You want my honest opinion?
Yes.
This song is taking over everything. We're going to be everywhere. Down to the East Coast, West Coast, Antarctica, down south, up north. I'm trying to take over everything. And not only with this song. This song follows through. It's just the beginning of a whole story. So once the album drops, it's like, oh, she's telling a story.
For real.
My first project that I ever wrote was called Destiny. And that song was basically about the old me, the broken me, the hurt me. And now with this album, it's like, okay, she got over that and this is where she elevated. So it's kind of telling my viewers, my fans, and anyone who's paying attention that, wow, she's really telling a story. she's giving us insight to who she is through her music. So I feel like it's very important to go study Des Renee and go figure out what songs are in with what, because who did I know that I'd be hitting Canada. I'm on Canada's radio and doing all this other stuff. So you gotta listen to the songs in order, and then it'll understand who Des Renee really is.
Des Renee, man, it was a pleasure having you, girl.
Thank you so much.
I want you to give your fans, our listeners, where they could actually follow you on social media and all of these things.
Yes. All right, guys, you guys can follow me and read up on me and get to know me. Instagram first and foremost. I'm on there all the time, locations all the time. You guys can meet up with me and stuff at Sing Like Des. Sing Like DESS. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Des Renee. I have some TikToks if you guys want to get on there and watch my challenges at Des Official Music. And yeah.
Keep on singing, Des. Keep on singing. I would love for you to do an acapella before you come off the phone line.
You want me to sing? Okay, all right. I'll give you a
It's a short one. It's a little something.
All right. Will you really ride for me? Give me all your love and all your loyalty, yeah. Be my only ROD. Open up my heart, you got the only key, yeah. Will you really ride for me? Give me all your love and all your loyalty, yeah. Be my only ROD. Open up my heart, you got the only key, yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. I like to hear when artists sounds like the record. It's not no auto-tune and
none of that.
None of that.
I tell my engineers, and I hope they're listening too. Shout out to the kitchen. I walk into the studio and I let them know if I see any auto-tune, I hear any auto-tune, I'm flipping out.
Kill him.
So they know like Des isn't a diva, but she knows exactly what she wants and she's not playing.
For real. Des, I want to say big up yourself, man. It was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you, and hopefully, really, really soon I'll be flying out and be in person.
Straight. That's what we're talking about. Big up yourself, Des.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for having me.
One love.
You and me, we both feel the chemistry here. We can't go wrong.
We're just on the phone line with Des Renee.
The broken
Chatting, catching up. 27 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock right now. On your favorite radio station, CKMS 102.7 FM.
What I should do.